Yo, it's me, Dead Carpet, and it's 3:56 p.m. and it's Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Anyway, I was wanting to talk about my old house being haunted AF. When I was little, like, it wasn't really too haunted, but it's weird that it became, like, more haunted when I was, like, in late middle school and early high school. Because, like, during my early years, I didn't really experience anything weird or unusual. But once I got into middle school, like late middle school and early high school, weird stuff like started happening. Started happening like actually after I started watching like ghost shows, like Ghost Adventures and stuff. So I don't know if somehow it became like a portal or something, or like a portal opened up, or like maybe someone who lived at my house before was still alive when I was little, but then once I got into like middle school and high school and stuff, maybe a person died or something, not really for sure. But yeah, I wasn't really haunted when I was little, but yeah, it became haunted though, so that's weird and interesting, see what I mean? Like when I was younger, before I had like my phone with like internet and stuff, and before we had like internet access at our house, during the summer times when me and my brother were home alone, we'd do like, you know, just random stupid stuff sometimes. It was like in my bedroom, I had my old like phone, it was like an orange Samsung flip phone, had like a voice recorder on it. And like I don't know why, but we're making like sex noises, like moans and stuff, like like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, it was like recording like sex noises, and in the background on the recording of the voice, when we played it back, you could hear like an African American man say, "Put that phone down." So yeah, that was like freaky and weird. Cause yeah, we didn't hear it like when we recorded it, but like when we were playing it back, you could hear it like clear as day. So yeah, that was interesting and weird. But yeah, sometimes my like bedroom door would like slam shut when it was like in the living room. I don't know if it's because there was like a draft in the house or something, because yeah, we did have our window open a little bit, but like sometimes my bedroom door would like slam shut by itself and like scare us when it was out in the living room, like when we were watching TV or something. So yeah. And one day, we was in the living room, we was getting ready to go to school. Like my brother was in my mom's bedroom, but I was in the living room. Like I was getting dressed to go to school. And then like I saw like a shadow figure like run across my living room, like from around my mom's bedroom to like where I was standing and like past me. But it wasn't really like a shadow person, even though it sort of was. Because it wasn't like black, it wasn't like a black mass, it was like basically clear. It was like basically an outline of like someone, because I could see like shoulders and like a head and then like arms and legs. But yeah, it wasn't black or like a shadow, it was like see-through and clear. So I thought that was weird. But yeah, anyway, you know, we used to have a swimming pool outside of my old house before that house caught on fire. But during the summers, me and my brother would like swim out there, and we'd stay like swimming out there till like it gets dark, and like sometimes like we'd stay out there for a while after it got dark. But some nights it was weird because like we have like a storage shed also out there, but it was in the swimming pool, but we could see like a mist like figure go out of our like storage shed, like fly across like our yard, like towards our back deck. But it's interesting because my dad used to always go in there to smoke a cigarette sometimes. So I don't know if it was like maybe smoke that was just like stuck in the storage shed and was just like coming out of there. It didn't like come out of there when my dad was inside the storage shed. It only like go out of the storage shed like after my dad already left the storage shed. Like he would go back inside and stuff. But sometimes we just randomly see like a misty, like sort of like apparition or like a figure or whatever, don't know how to really describe it, as like a mist cloud, and go out of our storage shed and go across our yard. But yeah, it didn't really look like smoke though, like even though my dad was like smoking in it before, it looked more like mist. It was like white and sort of like clearish, but it was like more like a particles instead of like, you know, like a haze. So yeah, that was interesting. It was about like the same size of my storage shed door too, maybe about like halfway height. But yeah, like go out of our storage shed, like across our yard. So yeah, that was interesting and weird too. But also, I didn't start working at my first job until June 2014, but I graduated in May 2013. So I didn't start working till over a year, like after I graduated. So I was staying home for a while my parents still had to go to work. But my brother was like home with me. But during the late nights, I would like stay up really late though. I'd stay up till like almost like 4 in the morning or like maybe around 3 in the morning. But like one night, I was like in my living room. I was going into my kitchen to make like some frozen chicken nuggets. I'd like cook them in like the stove. Because I'd normally like eat late at night when I was like staying up late. I'd make like chicken nuggets and then dip them in ketchup. Also make like chocolate milk and stuff. But yeah, I was like walking back and forth between my living room and my kitchen. But we have like a hallway that was going by my computer desk. And that hallway led to my bathroom and also to my bedroom. And I saw like a shadowy like figure standing there. One time when I was like walking from the living room into the kitchen, like on my way back, I like saw a figure like standing there. But this time it wasn't like a clear shadow figure. This time it was like a pure shadow figure. It's like a black mass figure. I could see like the head and the arms and the shoulders. He was like, looked like he was wearing like pants and like a coat or something, like a jacket. But I didn't really see his like face. It was just basically he was like all black. But I could still see some details in him. And then yeah, I ran and back into the kitchen once I saw him. Because yeah, it freaked me out. The only place he could have went is either in my bathroom or into my bedroom. Because yeah, my mom was sleeping in the other bedroom and my brother was like sleeping upstairs. And my dad was at work. So yeah, I went into my bedroom because I looked in the bathroom, it wasn't there. But like when I walked into my bedroom, my hair just like started standing up on my arms. Like I got like that weird electricity feeling. And like he wasn't in my bedroom, he was just like gone. But I still felt like that like haunted like energy. Like when I was in my bedroom a lot, I'd get like this random like electrical feeling and my hairs would stand up on my arms sometimes. And yeah, that happened like right after I saw that shadowy figure. So yeah, he was like a little bit creepy. But it's interesting because like also starting around that time is when I started having like sleep paralysis issues. Like sometimes I'd like I don't know if I'd like wake up from a dream or something, but I'd hear like a voice inside my dream, but that voice would continue like outside of the dream. But like this one time I heard like a woman say, "Dalton, I now have you." And I felt like a shadowy like force was like above me, like on my chest, like holding me down. And I felt like there was like ectoplasm like in between me and my fan, because I had like a fan like right next to my bed, like pointing at my face. But the wind was like, felt like it was like hitting something. So it was like sort of like ectoplasm or something. Because like it was like, I could hear my fan, but it was like going like, phew, 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 when it should have been going like, phew, 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 phew. You know what I mean? But yeah, it felt like there was something in between my fan and myself. Like it was like blocking the wind from the fan. But I didn't know what like that like woman like entity like she meant. Like she said she now has me. Like, Dalton, I now have you. I didn't know what she meant by that. But yeah, I thought it may have been like connected to like the Mandela effect or something. Or like my soul being raptured from like that timeline into this newer timeline. Because I didn't start experiencing the Mandela effect till after that happened. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to mention that too. Yeah, and some nights when I was trying to go to sleep, I'd feel like a vibration in my bed. Like my bed would like be slightly shaking. And sometimes I felt like a pressure. Sorry. Like sometimes I'd feel like a pressure like towards the end of my bed. Like something like got onto my bed with me. But there wasn't like anything there though. But it just felt like a pressure, like my bed got like indented. So yeah, so I thought maybe it was like some sort of like one of my cats or something got in my bedroom somehow, like before I like closed my door or something. But yeah, there wasn't anything there. And also one night I like stuck my arm like over the edge of the bed. I felt like something like grab my finger, like how one of my cats would like curl their like hand around my finger with like their claws, like their nails. Sort of like felt like that, like there was a cat like putting their nails and their hand around my finger. But yeah, there was nothing there though. So yeah, I thought it may have been like one of my ghost cats or something, like a ghost from like one of my cats I used to have. So yeah, I thought that was interesting too. But yeah, I just want to make this video talking about my old house being haunted AF. And yeah, sometimes when I was in my living room, I felt like something was watching me from the upstairs bedroom. When I was like playing my GameCube downstairs, I'd be playing like Peter Jackson's King Kong on the GameCube late at night. I felt like I was being watched. But yeah, I felt like I was being watched from the upstairs bedroom. Because you can see the upstairs bedroom a little bit, because we had like a sort of like a spiral staircase. But you could see like towards the edge, like of the upstairs bedroom. So I felt like something was watching me from over there. But yeah, I didn't see anything though, see what I mean? Yeah, and this one time I went in my mom's bedroom, and she had like this mirror, like over by her bathroom. It was like where she like had her like dresser, and the dresser had like a big mirror on the back of it. She had like all her makeup and like stuff, and then she had like this like old speaker system where she like listened to music on her CD player and also like the radio and stuff. But in that mirror, I was looking at me, and I was like looking at myself, and I looked towards the bottom corner of the mirror, and I saw like a shadowy like outline of like a person with glasses. It sort of reminded me of like that first like shadow figure I seen. It wasn't like a black shadow figure, it was like a see-through like outline. Yeah, it was like a guy with glasses. He looked like he's from like the 1800s or something. It was like weird and interesting. Yeah, it freaked me out a little bit. So then I went out of my mom's bedroom, see what I mean? But yeah, I just want to make this video talking about like a lot of the like haunted experiences at my old house, or as being haunted AF, you know? But yeah, I really haven't had any like haunted experiences at my new house though, so that's good. But yeah, my old house is like haunted AF, but not really haunted AF when I was like a little kid, like only like after I got into middle school and stuff. So yeah, that's interesting and weird, see what I mean? But anyway, start my outcome video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. And bye.